Okay, hello. This is the second video in the three that I had my mic turned completely off. Thought I was recording an audio commentary, and obviously I wasn't. So, just like the first video that I uploaded that didn't have the audio mic turned on, I'm going to break in occasionally and give you my thoughts, or I'm going to try to anyway. Without further ado, here we go.
Quite the breadcrumb trail.
Not exactly subtle. She a friend of yours?
How do you know it's a her?
Well, I do now.
We should really stop meeting like this.
You blew my cover. I had to advance my schedule.
I admire your commitment.
You're only as good as your last job.
Give me one reason why we shouldn't feed you to security.
First, there's only two of you, and second, I can get you into the perch.
Pass. Once bitten.
What's the play?
Spend my time on the cover working out a loophole in security, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit involved. I could use a helping hand. Or three.
Go on.
Time is of the essence. James, get up to the penthouse. Old-timer with me. I'll explain on the way. First things first, James, you'll need to raise the stairs to the penthouse. There's an access panel near the base. It may be offline.
I'll figure it out. So, you mentioned a plan.
Accessing the perch requires a level 5 security clearance, which I don't have. But I can trigger a system reboot, which will temporarily unlock the gates.
And what do I do?
Go to the CCTV room on 29th, kill the feeds, clear us a path. I will infiltrate the mainframe and trigger the procedure. But I need the command code which Sir Nicholas keeps in a safe in his office. That's you, James.
Should have brought my drill bits. And exactly how are you planning to be in three places at once?
What can I say? I work well under pressure.
Foreign devices detected. Disabling Keto.
Swanky. Place could use a rug. That note you passed me. Your phone number?
You wish. Sir Nicholas forgets his passwords like everyone else. He wrote a memory aid to recover the safe code. It wasn't exactly easy to come by.
Well, nothing about you is easy. My gadgets stopped working.
Right. I forgot. When Webb went into business with MI6, he insisted we install a Q-Tech blocker in his office. so no one from our side could spy on him. It's like Five Eyes, only for real.
Where's the trust? Slovakia. I believe an explanation is due.
I wasn't lying. Well, I was mostly lying, just not about 009. I heard about his mystery file from Damien. No clue what was in it, but it had Sir Nicholas spooked. I figured I could use it for blackmail. Sadly, Damien's thugs beat me to it.
Damien confided in you.
His office was adjacent to mine. Thin walls.
Blades. Guess Webb had no trouble coughing up the membership fee. Webb has a heart condition.
Almost at the mainframe. Where are we on these cameras?
Going dark. Now.
Splendid. Pardon me, fellas. I have lasers coming up.
Rocco's Basilisk. Every techno-futurist's worst nightmare. First in class. Nobody likes an overachiever. Yeah, definitely a cat person. Okay, electronic lock, 4-digit code. Better check the note.
Okay, so at this point, I looked at the note, and I think it says painting, diploma, painting, um, game model, or something like that. I can't remember, and I can't. But anyway, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's the order of these things from left to right, from right to left. So I try several different things. I go back and forth to this note several times, making sure I have the order right. So I'm thinking, okay, the painting is first here. And then I run over to the diploma. And I'm thinking, okay, this is number 2. And then the model is number 3. And then the game is number 4. But even as I'm doing this, I'm thinking there's no way the code is 1, 2, 3, 4. But I try it anyway. And obviously, that's not it. And I go through the note again, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, okay, now maybe it's right to left. So I try that. And I mean, I went on with this for a pretty long time. And when I finally figured out the solution, I was like, oh, okay, this teaches me to pay better attention to things. And I won't give it up yet, what it finally was. I mean, if you played the game, obviously you know. But if you haven't yet, just know that this is a real problem. Or it was for me. I'll put it that way. You may catch on to this a lot quicker than I did. I think I even discover a second model in here, and so I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's not that model, it's this other model I just found. So I'm looking at the note again, and I'm not understanding what it is. It never occurred to me what the solution really was.
Need to have a look at that note.
I go back and forth and back and forth multiple times reading this note, trying to see if there's something subtle I'm missing in this. And there actually was. The subtlety was with the solution and not with the note itself. And honestly, I think I forget to hit enter on the first couple of tries. But I may have done that because I realized there's no way it could be this easy. And it wasn't that easy. Just learn from my mistakes, because boy, did this one tie me up for a minute. I think at one point I actually sat here for a minute just thinking and thinking and thinking without even moving my character. What could this be? Because I truly had no idea at the time. And obviously that's not the right code. I tried several different things here. And I think this, no, it's not the point here. It's not the point yet where I'm just standing still thinking. So I'm really stuck right now because I don't understand what the clues in the note that she passed me are referring to. And I'll go ahead and give it up. It finally occurred to me that you had to read the description in the things that were mentioned in the note, and the clues were in the description. So if you're playing through this and you happen to be frustrated at this point, just read the description. I won't give it completely up, but just make sure you pay attention to the descriptions. And that's all I'll say on that. And like I said, this one probably took longer than it should have too. I have a few moments in the last video, and then I think this might be the only moment in this one. I don't remember. I recorded this one a couple of days ago as I'm laying down this audio track. And I think this might be where I'm getting to it. Okay. First in his class. So that's one. And then I think the painting is like, it gives you the ninth print of it or something like that. I can't remember for sure. But anyway, the solution to the code on the safe is in the descriptions of the items that it lists out. So that's your solution. I'll go ahead and let you watch me fumble through this a few more times before I actually come to this conclusion, because this one was really ridiculous at how long it took me to do. I know some people probably would have caught on a lot quicker than me.
Should have stuck to game development. I like what you've done with the place.
And we're getting up to the point where I am really frustrated at this point. If I had hair, which I don't, I'd be pulling it out right now because I'm thinking, what in the world am I missing here? And it just doesn't occur to me for several more minutes, I think. And again, I'm giving you unfiltered gameplay. So you get to see all of my mistakes, all of my screw ups, my struggles, my fumbling around through this game. And that'll be the case with any game I play. I'm all about authenticity on this kind of stuff. So, you know, I definitely don't want to pretend to be some super gamer with, you know, cuts and edits that make me look sharp. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm running around like crazy. That second model I found, I thought maybe that was the model order that they were talking about, and not the first one of the skyline or the cityscape or whatever that other model is. And again, I looked through the notes. I'd like to think James Bond is a lot sharper than I am. So, anyway. You know, if y'all figured this out a lot quicker than I did, let me know in the comments how long it took you to solve this particular puzzle. Um, it sure took me longer than I'm sure the developers had intended. Like I've said before in previous videos, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And I am pretty dumbfounded. I would have to think it would take the average gamer probably 5 to 10 minutes to figure this out. We're probably looking at closer to 15 to 20 minutes for me. And believe me, every part of me wants to edit this part out and cut it out to where it takes me so long and just splice it together to where I come in, spend a couple of minutes figuring it out, and then all of a sudden, miraculously, the clue comes to me and I solve it. But that's not authentic, and it's not me. This one took me a little bit. It may have taken longer than the other video previous to this one about finding a way to open that door to the office. I mean, at some point, I'm starting to think, is this game even meant for somebody like me? Although I am enjoying it, but I have run across a couple of frustrating parts. And this reason I'm standing here is I'm sitting here thinking and thinking and thinking. At this time, I've looked at the notes so many times, I've memorized the order, at least at the time, of the objects I'm supposed to look at. And pretty soon, I have a eureka moment, and it occurs to me what I should do. And I think that's when I start looking more closely at the clues, because this one really stumped me for a little bit here. And looking at the video as I'm giving you context to what's going on, I'm not realizing how long I actually did stand here. Now, I do believe that the entire time I'm standing here, I'm actually, making jokes and talking and sitting here talking to myself and trying to come up with solutions. So it's not like I'm leaving dead air there either. But, and I want to say it starts clicking with me here. But again, I'm not positive because I'm rewatching this video as I'm laying this commentary track over it. So I go to the picture to see if there's anything there that sticks out, because I think I've got it, and then I want to look at the picture. And I can't read the text from here. I'm sitting kind of far back from my TV, so the text is kind of small as I'm going through this video editing software to lay this commentary track down. But I want to say it says something about it being the fourth copy or the fourth edition or something like that, and then it starts occurring to me. Okay, all of these things in their description has a number associated with it, and I want to say this one was 9 or something like that. But yeah, it took me way longer, but it started once the idea clicked in my head. I started organizing my thoughts and what the description said, and then I was able to go and input the code into the safe and get what was needed out of there. Now, I think I'm still kind of stuck on this model here at this point, thinking it's this one and not the other one, the city model, with the buildings and stuff in it. I'm trying to remember. Like I said, it was a couple of days ago when I recorded this video. So I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there was no number associated with that one. So then I go and look at this one, and I think I see a number here. Yeah, that's it. And then I go over here and put this in the safe.
Sir Nicholas.
And there it is. Just like that. That one took me way too long. So we're going to call that 20 minutes for me to figure that out. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think what your time was, not what you think your time was. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you don't know what your time was, what you think your time was. But anyway, we'll get back to letting the game story happen here.
Gather the team. You're leaving tonight.
Seriously? Right now? I'll see you off.
Just need something for my desk. Why, but Damien just walked in.
careful, James. Damien will kill you as soon as look at you. Stay hidden, and don't try anything.
This operation is critical. Like it or not, we're in the spotlight now. Pull one thread, and it all unravels.
Bond, try to get closer. I'll use the feed from your mic to try and record what they're saying. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Stay hidden, move closer. Bit of an oxymoron.
And what about our tenacious friend?
This may be hard for someone like you to comprehend, but I deal with threats using appropriate means and force. He is tenacious, but he is one man. He's not what I fear.
And what does the great Sir Nicholas Webb fear? Please, enlighten me.
Please, Damien. We've no room for mistakes. Go to Vietnam, and make it clean this time. Can you handle that?
Yes, I get it. Vietnam.
Clean as a whistle.
Hang on. It's time for my meds.
What are those?
ACE inhibitors for lowering my blood pressure.
You, the epitome of calm.
Still waters run deep. Your colleague, the one who perished. I take it you were close.
We thought alike.
My condolences.
His brother's not taking it well. This will get ugly.
I would expect so.
Bond, you're still too far off.
Not predictable.
Move closer.
They're gone. You get all that?
No, it's too vague. We can't use it. And now you only have 4 minutes. You'll never make it.
Yes, you will. I'll guide you.
Straight off a cliff, probably.
Just shut up and go. Now.
I'm locked in.
Hold on. There's supposed to be an escape passage. Look for a hidden switch. Somewhere on Webb's desk.
Found it. I'm out. Where to?
In the security office, take the door on your right.
Also locked.
Okay. Look for a vent. According to schematics, it'll lead back to the exec floor.
On it.
You need to reach the bridge to the Purge. If you're not across it when the timer runs out, you'll be stranded.
Thanks. I get the picture. I'm back on the exec floor. What now?
Head out. You'll have a clear view of the gate.
Company. Just what I need.
Who's there?
Of course it is.
There's an elevator at the end of the hallway. Hurry, James.
Path is crawling. Excuse me. Coming through. More security. Should have taken the shortcut.
No use crying about it now. Just get to the elevator. You can ride it all the way to the bridge.
Well, that was fun.
Hey, what is that?
At the left.
No emergency. Get on.
Good talk.
Lift arriving. Stand by, please.
Easy for you to say.
James, 1 minute.
Going up. Almost at the bridge. Come on. Give a man a break.
30 seconds.
Just what I need.
James, above you. Grab the zip line. Time's up. I'm sorry, James. James, they suspect something. The bridge is starting to retract. You have 30 seconds.
Just what I need.
James, above you. Grab the zip line.
Never a dull moment. When you're ready, Bond. Moneypenny, we're in. Moneypenny?
Don't bother. The place is a giant Faraday cage. Nothing goes in or out.
Now she tells us. The evidence is here, and we need access before they wipe the servers.
Good luck with that, boys. We should do this again sometime.
She does that. Nice coat. Where's mine? I'm sure you'll think of something. Look, in the ceiling. Fire suppression system.
Please
Possibly.
gather in the central
Still,
hallway
let's
for your briefing.
tread carefully.
Repeating.
I'll think about considering it.
Please gather in the central hallway for your briefing.
We're here for the code white.
You're late.
Got stuck in traffic. Surprised we made it at all.
Fine. You can join the degaussing team. Come on through. Not you. Get your uniform first. Company policy.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, I wasn't aware the rules only applied in daylight, sir.
You heard her. Perch rules. I'll wait upstairs. Fine.
I remember thinking how ridiculous this was that I actually had to have a lab coat just to get in there. It's not much of a disguise, but kind of walk around for a few minutes here before I realized that you had to listen to a couple of conversations between the lab geeks here. And in listening to the conversations, you figure out that there's somebody that has lost his key to his locker, and his uniform is in that locker. And so now you just have to figure out how to get the key. So it took me a couple of minutes to figure that out. I think I tinker around with, trying to make a couple of these guys sick and steal their code or something like that, but it didn't work out so well. But I really am enjoying the game. I know that in the last video and this one, I have voiced some frustrations, but all in all, I think it's an excellent game. It's very cinematic and really done well. My hat's off to IO Interactive for all the work they put into this.
Maybe not such a late one tonight. Come on.
Maybe just one tiny little puff under the ventilator.
Better not leave that.
What is...
Oh. No idea what happened there.
Stop thinking about smokes, Jeremy. I was down at the Cloak and Dagger, having a few pints, and I'd just gone out for a fag when we all got the call. Before I knew it, Liz had ushered me into a cab. Now it's all I can bloody think about.
Well, take it as a sign.
You know, you're right. I will quit.
Good for you, mate.
Come Monday, I'm going job hunting.
Yeah, that's not what... You know what? Never mind.
Container area capacity. Manual recall required for bin empty.
Man, what I wouldn't give.
Container area capacity. Manual recall required for bin empty.
Dunno. Company secrets, I expect. The work we do, especially what comes out of R&D, it's just too valuable. Can't allow some new bureaucrats to walk away with hundreds of millions of pounds worth of research, no matter the reason.
Say, where's your lab coat?
In my locker. I can't find the key. I had it on the ride up, so it must be around here somewhere.
As you dropped it, the cleaning robots will find it. Those things swallow anything in their paths.
Just what I
I'd
need.
say we look about the same size.
Container area recalling cleaning. Stand by. Container area capacity. Manual recall required for bin empty. Empty. Recalling cleaning. Stand by. Empty.
Sorry, mate. Service desk is closed. I'm only here for the code white, so...
Dustbin empty. Resuming functions.
Oh. Sir, where did you come from?
Fletcher, operations. We're conducting an investigation on an employee, Isla Vale. Turns out she's a corporate mole. She may have gotten into the purge.
Whoa. That would explain the lockdown. Well, don't let me stop you.
Good man.
Ouch. Gracious me.
Locker number 6.
Good lord, that
Worth a visit? Okay, locker 6. What have you got for me? This will work nicely.
Hiya.
Master of disguise.
Well,
That was easy.
don't you look up to spec?
Oh,
All right, listen up.
rules are rules.
Go on in.
Seems I do still have a way with people.
Join me in the control room. We'll be able to access the data from here.
It uses an electromagnetic pulse to realign the magnetic elements on the chips, rendering the data impossible to recover. Not just hard, not just improbable, impossible. We expect the procedure to take about 3 hours, so if you need a coffee boost, now's the time. This inconvenience will be reflected in next month's paycheck. No applause necessary. Let's just get it done. Any questions while we wait for the go-ahead? Yes, Tom.
Yes, is this legal?
Is what legal, Tom?
This, what we're doing.
You mean having a small late-night office get-together to celebrate Web Industries' 125th anniversary? Nothing wrong with that,
Yeah?
I should say.
Can't just leave that.
Honestly, there are servers, and what we do with them is nobody's business, not even yours. Yes, Dick.
What exactly are in those files we're deleting?
Come now. Company believes in transparency, but everything has its limit. If you don't know, you don't need to know.
Bollocks, they've taken most of the servers offline already. Someone needs to bring them back on manually.
Lay it on me.
Well, first we must work out the procedure. Check the control panel on the admin unit over there. See if you can't turn it back on.
How's that?
Still no access. Must be some kind of firewall. Let's try something else. Take it back offline and look for a manual override switch.
Here we go.
Good. Now put the server back online.
Fingers crossed.
Sure enough, it's downloading. Now we repeat the process in the server room. Scanning the search history for keywords. MI6, Thayer, 009. I'll let you know when I find a match.
Done. Cluster 4000 is scrap metal.
Right, you. You can start in this cluster as soon as Carl's taken them offline.
Will do.
Bond, I have 3 3 matches. Servers 1100, 2600, and 3200. Look for the numbers on the floor. Copy that. And remember to flip the override switch, or else I won't be able to access the data. Got that?
It's not rocket science.
Well, carry on then, before they catch on.
At this point, I actually did think about doing it, trying to do it stealthily at first. But then I just thought, you know what? I just want to beat these guys up and then do it. The thing I didn't realize is how many people would be up here when I started doing this. So this guy starts alerting everybody, and then all of a sudden, all these kung fu lab geeks and all that kind of stuff start coming out of the woodworks. So I go looking around and I find more of these guys, and I just start, and there's one of the kung fu lab geeks now. He must take a lot of martial arts training in his spare time, because he gave me a fit. I didn't want to have to deal with him and this other guy coming up behind me at the same time. The thing I've learned in these fights is you've just got to be patient, block, and dodge, because some of these attacks you're just going to take and you can't do anything about it. But I really enjoy the fighting in this game. To me, it feels smooth. It's not overly complex or anything, but it does feel smooth, and I like that. As you can see, I go back into this area. This server room is huge. Unfortunately, this guy's running his grinder, and he's not paying attention to me knocking out that other guy. But I think this is the point where I just decided to go wheels off and just engage and invest in the fighting, I guess you could say. And like I said, I do enjoy the fighting. The fighting is a lot of fun in this game. I'm not so much of a fan of the gunplay. I would rather fight than to get into a gunfight with somebody. But I'm starting to get into my own a little bit on the gunfighting too. Learning the slowdown mechanic and things like that to try to get headshots. I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking I want to take out the Kung Fu Lab Geek first, but I didn't get to sneak up on him enough to take him out before the other two started coming after me. But anyway, the rest of this is just a lot of fighting, and then I finally bring all the servers back online. I'll stop this part of the commentary here and let you watch the rest of this.
practice. That's server 3200 reactivated. Nicely done. Pulling the data now. Head on to the next server. Server 2600 is back online. Good man. Grabbing the files. Go to the next target. Server 1100 is active. Good show. Okay, I think we've got what we need. You can get back here. On my way. Okay, what have we got? Mission reports. Ours? Mali 2019. Karachi 2021. The drone strike on Sarazin, the arms dealer.
Oh, I thought that was the CIA.
So does the CIA. Bond. These are all MI6 Black Ops based on confirmed Theia data. Some of our biggest intelligence successes in the last decade. But if I'm reading this right, we were working off of false intel every single time.
Theia makes mistakes.
Theia makes mistakes.
And the reason we don't know about it
is because Webb covers it up. So it looks like every time Theia gets her wires crossed, he dispatches Damien to fix the narrative, to alter crime scenes, plant evidence, frame or eliminate witnesses, correcting the facts to fit the data. And this has been going on all the way back
to London 2014. It was a lie right from the start. There was no mole ring. Theia drew a false conclusion, so Webb made it true. Framed 009 and the others. They never betrayed anyone. You couldn't have known. Greenway. We're out of time.
James Bond. Do you ever phone ahead?
I know you did. You lied about everything.
You're not seeing the big picture. It's not your fault. It takes a certain kind of mind.
Oh, no, I get it. You sold out your values for power and profit. Nothing new.
Did you know that every year 1.35 million people are killed in car accidents worldwide? And yet, we just accept it. Fact of life. But if a single driverless car malfunctions, clear the front page.
Fascinating. Your point?
People are short-sighted. They have boundless patience for human stupidity, but zero tolerance for machine error. I'm only paving the way for a brighter future.
Of course, Theia is the future. Except, Nightfall wasn't a single isolated incident. Theia made mistakes again and again, and you let it continue. You failed. Your miracle machine is broken.
Theia is the smartest mind on the planet. It will attain perfection, and when it does, the lies will no longer matter. But just like you and I, Theia learns by doing. To become perfect, it must be used. But MI6 would never have let me use it.
Unless it already was perfect.
You see my predicament?
Oh, I do. And until reality catches up with your lie, everyone who gets in the way is framed, discredited, or killed.
This lie has cost me everything. We each live with the consequences of our actions. But as you yourself said, we can't do nothing. That's the biggest sin of all.
Enough. You can rationalize it any way you want. You won't change a damn thing.
Oh, I change things all the time. I changed you, John. And as for you...
Okay, we're coming up at the end of this video. I'm realizing at this point we're 58 minutes into this, and I'm not going to have time to complete this, so it'll be continued on the next video. If you're liking my videos, please like and subscribe. I would sure appreciate it. Again, thank you, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.